What challenges does Carson Wentz present for your defense, especially with the defensive backs?
Yeah. Oh, he's a lot of challenges. Um, I think he has full command of their offense. He does a lot of, audibles and checks at the line of scrimmage. Um, and if you do it all right and then he scrambles, he's a big man. And you see that all over the tape. He keeps plays alive for those guys. I mean, he is a big, critical part of their offense. So we're definitely going to have to be on top of, everything, rush, coverage, and if he does break loose, getting him down.
Does the film you've seen show his inconsistency this year, and what can you do to capitalize on that?
Yeah, when I watch it, I just feel like he's trying to do as much as he can for the team in order for those guys to make plays. Um, at times, whether it's rush or whether they're covering their receivers well, um, at times he may probably have some throws that he wants back. I think that's where the inconsistencies come. But really, when you watch him, he's just really trying to make plays for his team.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, George. Mary Kay Cabot has our next question.
Seems like some of his problems have been related to injuries for the Eagles this season, but they're getting guys back healthy. Miles Sanders, Zach Ertz might play this weekend, and then there's been the emergence of Travis Fulgham. Can you just talk about how some of those guys, having an opportunity to contribute more will impact this game?
Yeah, that was something we talked about early in the week. They're a team that's, they fought through injuries, and they're getting a lot of their guys back, and a lot of their guys back this week. To what level, to what extent, we don't know that right now. But when you surround a quarterback of his caliber with more weapons, it's definitely makes it a tougher situation for us defensively. So we're prepared for it. We understand it may happen, and again, we're going to have to play at our best to have a chance.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll go to Daryl Ryder.
Hey, Coach, what have you seen on film from Miles Sanders, the running back there? I know he missed some time there, but he came back last week. But just, what have you seen from him? What danger does he pose?
A lot of danger. Growing up, you always had a couple kids in the neighborhood that could just juke you. And, it was hard to get him down. So when I look at him, man, he's a daylight runner. When he sees daylight, he's running from opposite color jersey. He's very slippery, very quick. You have to be very disciplined in your gaps. Because as soon as you think he's going to, stick it inside, he bounces outside and challenges your leverage. Man. So I think he's doing a great job. And I believe he's fourth or something in yards per carry in the NFL.
Does the fact that, I know you're very limited in what you do in practice going against the offense, but the fact that you've got two guys similar in Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, can they help you prepare for a guy like that?
Yeah, based on the talent we have at running back with all our guys, just getting an opportunity to see them throughout the week in practice when we do go against, good on good against our ones, that definitely helps. But that guy, he's a little different too, so we'll have to be ready.
Thank you, Daryl. Marla Ridenour has our next one.
Yeah, Coach. The defense seemed to be, obviously improved last week. Was it having the bye week to rest? Was it, better tackling? All of the above. Just wonder what you thought the factors were there.
Well, we'd like to feel that, based on our South Scout, some of the adjustments we made, some of the changes helped us play better. We were far from perfect. But overall, I felt like we were more consistent in terms of what we were doing. We've played a couple games where, the weather has been a factor. So I think all those things, the South Scout, the guys getting better, the conditions all helped us, to play a good game last week.
And one more quick thing with you being in these intensive protocols the rest of the season. I mean, do you have some guys when you're on Zoom who you look forward to lightening up the mood? Is there, somebody that, it seems like your only way to bond.
Yeah, I think we've been doing it for so long. We started in the off season. It feels normal to us, so I try to make sure I keep it light with the guys, and all the coaches do a great job with their presentations, making it lively. just really trying to grab the guys' attention. So from that standpoint, I feel like we've been doing a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marla. Scott Petrick, you're up next.
Coach, with Ronnie Harrison, what is it about him that you like to put him down at the line of scrimmage? And it seemed like he blitzed more last week than maybe he had.
Yeah, it was just part of the plan. Week to week, you do different things in your game plan. And this part of our game plan last week involved just a lot more pressure just because of, the danger of the quarterback running, so Deshaun Watson. So, but with Ronnie, he's a big athletic player. He loves the game. So, we just felt real confident putting him in those positions.
Is that one that he came close to getting Deshaun? I mean, is there anything he could have done different there?
Not really. Deshaun's, tremendous athlete. And we had a couple shots, not only him, there's a couple other players. We had him, dead to rights, and he found a way to wiggle out of it. But that just is a testament to, his ability level and how well he's playing this year.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Tony Grossi, you're up.
Hey, Joe, I wanted to get a defensive perspective on this weird question. You've been through two really inclement weather games, and you're also very much aware of how powerful your own team's running game is. You think it's feasible in this day and age for an NFL team to win a game without throwing a pass?
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. It has been done. I'm sure there's some teams where you look where they threw the ball 8 times, 9 times, so it's very close. I just think it depends on the effectiveness of what you're doing. But to go a whole game and just run it every time, I don't know if you can get away with that one.
It'd be tough for a coach to even try that, wouldn't it, in this day and age?
I would assume so, because I think at some point you just put everybody on the line of scrimmage and say you're not going to run. And we've been in situations where we tried to do that as well.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Tony. Dan Lobby, we'll go to you.
Hey, Coach, I know, you said kind of doing everything virtually is the new normal here, but just from your perspective, from a coaching standpoint, what do you lose when you can't have everybody together in a room, every day and kind of working together on stuff?
I think you miss some of the camaraderie, the communication, just, the fellas hanging out together, see them in the eyes, getting a little joke here or there. You miss those little things. But I feel like when you're on Zoom, I feel like the details of what we have to present to the players defensively, you have to put a lot more time into it. It has to be cleaner. So I think the preparation standpoint from the coaches to the players has to be more detailed. And I feel like the players, in order to get the information, that they have to be more detailed and more wired in. So I feel like it's helped our learning process, just in terms of learning the new scheme we put in. And I feel like from the off season to this point, I feel like the guys have done a great job.
Is there a little more individual burden on the players just to, watch film at home or something like that?
Yeah, it's a trust factor. And, we talk about that, beginning of the week. It's really up to them to be a professional. That's their job. Their job is football. So they have to have a plan, starting Monday the whole way up until game time, in terms of their preparation at home. And so far, I feel like the guys have done a good job.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dan. We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Coach, along those lines, what's it been like with Myles Garrett this week, having, your dynamic defensive end, away during preparation? What have you guys been able to do with him?
Yeah, you just, obviously we have to follow the protocols and the hope that everything will, work out. We'll find that out. But in terms of him not being there, you always have to move forward. We've had multiple players that weren't available for us on given weeks, and you have to continue on with the game plan. Now, there may be some things that you hold, or some things that maybe you have another guy at practice that may be specific for him, but you have to keep moving forward with your game plan.
Has he been in all your meetings, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, virtually you can still. I guess that's one of the positives about having virtual meetings. Because you have the ability to still have virtual meetings with any of the players in situations like that. So that's been a positive for us, and we'll see what happens.